Hey gamers, it's me RarestEmerald and I'm in Middle Earth. It's day 4 and I'm heading to Bree. If you want to watch the rest of the videos where I begin my adventure, then click on the description in this video. Anyways, where was I? Oh yes, I was heading to Stock. And on the way, I stopped to help this hobbit out who wanted 10 apples for this pie. 10 apples, eh? I think I got it somewhere. Oh my gosh, look at the way he's looking at me. He thinks I'm scamming him. Don't worry, I've got the apples here. Somewhere, I think. Is it in here? Wait, he just walked away. Wait, what? The apples. Okay, they were just in my inventory. I have no idea where my mind is today. Anyhow, we got a few more coins. Let's start moving onwards. So far, nothing out of the ordinary has happened. Ooh, there's the park. And wow, a group of hobbits just chilling out. I saw a bunch of boars, deers, hobbits, hobbitoles and buffaloes on the way. I also found great food, nothing fancy of course, and I took a look on the map and now I was beginning to doubt if I would ever get to Bree by the end of day 4. Highly unlikely. So as I walked, I admit that I kinda got lost for a while, struggling to find which way I was to go. And while I was recovering back my senses, I took a while to admire the beautiful fauna, the beautiful birds, sheep and rabbits. And as I did that, I found myself on a path. Which path was it though? I took a great look at my map. It was a path leading either way from Whitfurrows and Deep Hollow, but I didn't want to go either way. My first decision was to go to the Old Forest, then to Bree. But a great shout out to Vintage Beef for showing me that the Old Forest has angry trees. Horns, I think they were called. Yeah, I think so. Anyways, yeah, I decided now to go to Brandywine Bridge, then go straight to Bree. Sounded so logical and safe. I walked for a while and got a little distracted with the beautiful fauna. I even saw this bird. I think it was a dove. Sign of peace? So I kept on moving and I came across some hobbit twins, Dora and Daisy, which I thought were totally cool. Now when I came across the river, I looked at my map. Yeah, I was on the right track. And just as I walked along, I saw some stone columns on the ground. I hadn't seen them before. And as I moved on, I saw a large tree. And guys, I had seen this before. And I checked out what this tree was off camera. It was a willow tree, which was totally amazing. And I came across this building and it was a barn. I hadn't come across this before and I had a little knowledge about it. Upstairs, you were very likely to find a farmer. So I went upstairs and yes, there he was, Jolly Bounder. And sadly, there was nothing that I was interested in there. So I looked around the place and found a few more cooked chicken. And this is when I made my big decision. This was where my fellowship was going to begin. Hell yeah! So I got all my silver out, looked at my inventory, crammed with items I probably didn't need. Anyways, yeah, I took all my silver out and I hired a farmhand. I looked around myself and there he was. Did he follow me? Yes, he certainly did. His name was Hal Hornblower. And I was going to name my group the Fellowship. A total knockoff, don't you think? Anyways, as I was saying, I had just 93 coins. Pretty a-okay for now. I looked outside, making sure it was nowhere near dark. Did you see that? He just blew his pipe. I like this dude already. So once I got everything organized, I started to walk and looked over my shoulder every once and again to see if Hal was on my track. Yes, indeed, he was. I checked on my map and Brandywine Bridge wasn't that far away. Not if we hurried up. Fast on my feet, I sprinted across the meadow and I only stopped to check out a few new houses right on my path. I took in some more food and then I started again, just after Hal stopped for a little snack. Soon after this, we started walking again, heading north. hopefully going to reach Brandywine Bridge anytime soon. And then I stopped after a long while as I spotted the golden sunset. I looked behind me to see if Hal was looking at the glorious sight, and he wasn't there. I actually started to panic. I backtracked my every step and I couldn't find him. I looked to my right and God, there he was. I could have sworn I looked there. Honestly, Hal, I swear you're going to be the death of me. Now keeping a close eye on Hal, I started to walk again, stopping only to look at Hal and to loot some houses. Again, just food. Now at this time, I was really getting close to Brandywine Bridge. I found this new path and I was really feeling good about myself. And I was so glad that Hal was by my side. Look at him. He's as happy as I am. And only after a few minutes of walking, guess what? I found the bridge. It was a nice wooden bridge like I had imagined. I checked behind me to see if Hal had been following, and yep, he was still by my side. I took a look on my map, and boy, there was still a long way to go till I had to go to Bree, but at least I was getting there. And I found this house. I decided to loot it, but the door wouldn't open. I knew this was a glitch and I probably had to restart Minecraft for that. And I didn't want to waste my time on that, So I didn't bother on the house. But maybe that was my first mistake. I kept on walking and walking till I found the dirt path again. And what I failed to do was to look after Hal. I couldn't see him anywhere. Of course, I took a look on my map, but Hal was lost. And I realized that only after I had gotten this far. Maybe I was too fast for him. Maybe this was how things were meant to be. He was a good pal for the short amount of time, and he did cost me 79 coins. But keeping that aside, he was great company, and I should always remember him. Maybe we'll meet on later. I kept on moving, exploring houses as I went along, and I looked over my shoulder, just maybe wondering if Hal was still on my track. But no, he was gone for good. I moved on, and as I did, I found the dirt path had changed into a cobblestone path road. And then I saw this creature, Asbog, the Gundabad Orc Archer. Whom do you serve? Well, certainly not you. So I certainly remember orcs being in the movies, and yes, they were disgusting as heck. Ooh, wait, what's that structure? Is there a chest? Yes, there is, and even more orcs. Ooh, let me take the crossbow bolts and the silver ingots. Now as I moved along, I wondered why orcs didn't attack me as they usually should. So I did a little research off camera and I found out that the bad factions won't attack you unless you are of the good factions, like elves for instance. And that doesn't count being a guest or a friend of hobbits. If you did, however, kill an orc or attack an orc, orcs would always attack you and you'll gain a great amount of respect with some of the good factions. So, that is why I'm not going to pick a fight with them. Not today anyways. And guys, they were everywhere. I'm telling you. I was practically surrounded by them. And in the night, it made them a bit creepy. I went on, only to stop to look at my map and to have a bite to eat. There was no way I was reaching Bree by the end of the day. But I was so glad that I had reached the bridge. From now on, I had to be extra careful. I had exited the Shire, and beyond the Shire, there's everything. Orcs, wargs, those wolf-like creatures that orc ride on. Oh, I can tell you, I was not too keen on finding those. This was what Posco had warned me about. He had mentioned that hobbit holes meant good food, warmth, and comfort. That was sure to be a warning. Looking around again, I saw orcs everywhere. Just look at that. Just look at them. At least it was becoming day. Orcs were still going to spawn in the day, I knew that. but not as much, and sunlight weakened them, which was an absolutely good thing. Confident about being on this path, I walked. And I did walk until the next day, Tuesday 27th. And this is the end of day 4. Hope you enjoyed this video. We've finally come to Brie, and of course that means danger. Hopefully I'll make it through 100 days. And yes guys, that's it. If you want to give us a quick support, then smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. But if that button is already grey, then stay away from it. Also follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and hopefully soon Discord. And yep, that's it for day 4. I'll see you guys in the next videos. Till later.